Today's Venti Fried Philosophy focuses on a huge movement in the D&I community. Diversity and inclusion has added a much needed upgrade beginning with the letter E. No, it's not espresso. Get some sleep. We're talking about equity. Today we talk about what equity is and what it means in the context of diversity and inclusion. DEI for short. Can you feel the electricity? Dad jokes only. Let's get started. Hey Venti Fried family, it's your boy JW Tech Dev, your Venti Fried Chicken author and global cloud slinger. The book is less than 3 weeks out, so if you're interested in my crazy life story or getting into tech, you should buy it. I encourage you to subscribe to my mailer, which you can find in the description. So let's get back to it. So to describe diversity, equity, and inclusion, I would like to use a quote from an organization that I had the pleasure of partnering with locally, which is my good friends at General Assembly. In GA's article about DEI, which is written by Meg Bolger, it is described as the following. Diversity is often perceived to be about perspective, representation, tough conversation, and supporting inclusion. Inclusion prompts answers about creative environments, conducive to feedback, supportive diversity, and being open. Equity was described as fairness, sameness, and valuing diversity and inclusion. I thought this was a fantastic breakdown of what DEI is. I've added this link in the card above. By the way, GA is not sponsoring this video, but I wish they were. So diversity and inclusion has been, a mainstay for a long time now, and I would say the E and DEI is kind of the newest or newer addition of the 3 letters. So let's unpack it like a carry-on after a long trip. Equity is our mission to make sure that everyone inside of our organization has the same opportunities. Equity is also the acknowledgement and sobering fact that we all don't start at the same place. Last but not least, equity is saying that we are going to correct this imbalance as a group, as a team. And I know this is pretty ambiguous in nature, so let's give a few examples based on data. A really great example is the women's pay gap. Women earn 20% less or more, usually more, than their male counterpart, with Hispanic women and Black women having the worst effects of this gap. This is just a real life example of something that equity would aim to fix. What equity says is that a human doing that same role, any human, should have the same amount of pay, which should be a no-brainer. Equal pay for equal work. Fortunately, there are a lot of companies focusing on fixing this gap, so it's our job as DEI to just keep picking up the pace and make sure that we hold each other accountable. So hopefully this helped describe the E and DEI. Like and subscribe to get 2 tech videos a week. New Vim video coming on Friday. Let me know in the comments if you're involved in DEI within your company. Train, inspire, relate. We cooking now.